Hey everyone, it's Allanda. Welcome to Living on Zepbound. So, first and foremost, I'd like to thank you all so much because last week y'all gave me a suggestion that I did not even know was an option. I contacted Sam's, who is my supplier for Zepbound, and I called them and said, Hey, um, my doctor had given me a new prescription. It was actually a titrate up. Does that actually still affect my 28 days for Zepbound? And the lady was like, I don't know, which I thought was kind of weird. But she put me on hold. She spoke to the pharmacist, and then they asked me a bunch of questions, and they had to do some documentation. But lo and behold, I have my prescription for 7.5. I got it. I got it. Now I'm excited, but what I'm really excited about, and I'm just the cheap person in me, I got a free Sam's bag, and it's got some goodies in it. I haven't looked. I don't know what's in here, but the lady was like, "Oh, you get this since you got that," and I was like, "Really?" So some omega-3. I don't know, snack calories. It's 4 grams of protein. They must have known. They were like, this girl need her protein. And then savings card sheet. I have no idea what this is. Band-aids. Oh, this is for my kids. They gonna love that. And they must have known. They must have known. So I got some of those, and I think that's it in the baggie. I got some free samples. So free samples. Just wanted to share. Hope y'all are well. Bye. They approved it. The lady was like, give me a few minutes. We're just going to finish up these notes. We will go ahead and process your order and we'll give you a call. About 10 minutes later, I got a phone call that my medication was ready. Now, what's crazy is that it was 7.5, which, if you recall, with the shortage going on, I thought there was no way I was going to get a 7.5. So when I called my doctor many moons ago to ask her about sending me a 5 milligram, she didn't do the 5. She gave me the 7.5, which when we talked on the phone, she kept saying, you probably need to titrate up. You probably need to titrate up. And I was like, no, I'm good. I'm good. Give me the 5. Because I felt like I had a better shot at getting a 5, but I got a 7.5. So I am going to give myself my shot of my first 7.5. I will tell you, and I will be 100% honest, I am scared. I'm really scared. My daughter leaves tomorrow, and I have to get her to the airport. I won't see her for 2 weeks. Sorry, not even 2 weeks. I will not see her for 2 months. So I am really hoping that I don't have any crazy side effects in the morning, no nausea, none of that. I don't want any of that. I've done some things in preparation, but I don't want none of that. I want to be able to get her to the airport, smooth sailing, and get her off in the air. That's what I'm hoping. But yeah, I was very pleased that my doctor, or not, well, yeah, my doctor, thank you for 7.5, but also that Sam's had it. Like, I talked to him, it wasn't a whole, we got to wait for a shipment or anything like that. So I will maybe suggest whoever your local pharmacy is, who you're getting your medication from, ask them, like, hey, when is your delivery day? Some people do it every day, but like the Sam's lady told me when I actually got there, they have a particular day, and I just happen to, my refill day happens to be around that same time as the delivery day, which makes sense because remember a couple of videos ago, I got there and the refrigerator was stocked full, like, ooh, like, ah, it was stocked full. I can honestly say it wasn't that case when I went this past Saturday. I mean, it had some, but you could see a bunch of open areas and you could see straight through to the back of the refrigerator. So it wasn't as exciting as um, it was the first time, which, to be honest, one of my friends, because I called her and I was like, I got the 7.5. And she was like, oh. But right after I told her I got the 7.5, I kind of like went down. And then I tried to curve back up. Um, but yeah, I was a little disappointed that there wasn't more medication in the refrigerator, but it could have been for a good reason. Like like how they were able to call me and get me my medication, maybe they were able to go ahead and fill other people's medications. So that could be why it was looking so sparse in there. It could have been. But she did give me some free samples while I was picking up my Zepbound. So I did. I got a free bag and then some free samples inside the bag. They weren't Zepbound, please, not Zepbound. They were some other things. What else? My little notes. I mentioned this to someone else. With it being a 7.5, I am going to be keeping a keen eye on something that I've noticed in my little tracking. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, I feel the medicine. I have no food noise. I feel the medicine. If I'm gonna be constipated, it's during that time frame. I have my little specialty drink that I usually drink once a day, but sometimes my whole household likes to drink the specialty drink because I don't know, my kids are weird, but they drink it. And so sometimes I'm out. So I recently made some in preparation. I had a glass, my cups over there. I had a glass today in preparation for the shot. What is my point? What is my point? Oh, so with the increase of 7.5, I'd be interested to see if I'll still have those same issues that kind of taper off after Tuesday. Because like Wednesday night, I started hearing whispers of food noise, like just ever so lightly and faint, but they're there. And then by Thursday, I'm winging it. I'm having to use all my knowledge. Friday, I'm definitely using my knowledge. No, Allanda, you don't need that. No, Allanda, you don't need that. Like there were donuts that came in today, and I was like, you do not need that. Go get your chia pudding. I had some blueberries with it, and I had my protein shake, so I was on it. But I do start hearing whispers. Mm-hmm. This weekend, I y'all probably saw I did fall asleep at least two of these swim meets. My son had 4 days of swimming, 4 days of swimming, 3 actual swim meets. And for y'all who don't know, swim meets can go all day long, from like 7 a.m. to 2. Where they had a big one. So it was 7 a.m. to about 6:30. And the one you saw me just conked out on, that was that one. What you didn't know is that I'd also fallen asleep on Friday, but it was just he and I. So he didn't have my phone to take a picture. We have this issue in my household where we like to take pictures of each other when we fall asleep in places we should not be falling asleep at. And so, yeah, they got me. Speaking of which, I got my daughter. Yep, she was reading, and then next thing you know, she was knocked out. But of the 4 days, I only went to sleep twice. That last day, I actually had to work the event. So I was up moving, doing my thing, moving around, doing what I had to do. But doing those swim meets, it really takes a lot as far as mentally because there's food and candy and all kinds of stuff around. So I really do have to pack accordingly. Like I have to anticipate what my needs will be. I have to anticipate them. Speaking of anticipating my needs, on Wednesday, my son and his school got to sing at the Astros game, Houston Astros, and it was a great experience for him. I was so excited to see him, and he was so hype and jumping around. He's 10, by the way, and I knew I was like, oh, and we had to be there 2 hours early. The game wasn't until 1. We had to be there at like 11:15. So I knew I was like, girl, you're gonna be there all day, all that food. One, it's expensive, but all that food, so plan accordingly. So that morning, I ate my egg, I ate my chia pudding, and I drank my protein. That's us. I was trying to finish it before I got to the stadium. Like we were walking to the stadium, I was like trying to chug it down because I did not want to fall into guilty temptations. Come on, you got this. You got this. Do not do it. Do not do it. I did it. Girl, I did it. But it wasn't so bad. After sitting there for 2 hours waiting for the game to even start, He and I split a big thing of nachos. It was pretty big, but we split it and we put a lot of veggies on it, and it was brisket. There were a lot of jalapenos. We devoured it, just not the jalapenos. We, we, we passed on that. And then we had 3 waters. I had one, he had two. But we drank water, even though they were $7.95 a piece. A piece. Um, we drank the water, and I held on. I held on. The girl beside us was eating cotton candy, and he kept looking at me. I was like, "Nope, you are good. I'm very proud of you." But that cotton candy was $16 for a bag of cotton candy. $16. It was a lot. It was a lot for me. Um, yeah, it was a lot. I have been walking, so I'm keeping that going. Yes, I'm getting my walks in. They're not as frequently as I would hope, but I'm getting them in. This week I have 2. I still need to get in one more, and that'll probably be tomorrow. Once my daughter's in the air and she's going to Spain, she's doing a okay, kitty. She's doing a study abroad, and so once she's in the air, I'm probably gonna have my little meltdown, and I'll need to be walking. I will need some time to myself to just get my life together. Yeah, I will need to do that. Um, yeah. So overall, my cat is trying to open the door. Give me 1 second. Okay, so sorry about that. He was literally touching the knob. I don't know where in his mind he thought he was going to be able to actually turn it. Maybe he can. No, he can't. But yeah, I'm gonna stay true to my walking, trying to get that done. Um, I did weigh myself already. I am 229.9 pounds, which means I've added point 0.5. I've added point 0.5, but I'm okay with it because my period is actually due to start today. It has not yet, but is due to start. And as you've heard me say before, my periods are like a crime scene. So I know my body is fueling up. It is getting ready for this transformational moment that I'm not looking forward to. I just hope it stays on schedule. 7 days. I just need 7 days. And then we can go back to a weight loss journey. But I'm still in the 20s, the 220s. So very happy about that. 220s, you go girl. You go girl. Literally 229.9. And I did both scales. 229.9 on both scales. So point 0.5 gain, but I'm okay. Let me give you a little too much information. So this week I've had to go through my underwear drawer. I told y'all about my bras. I've been doing good with the bras. I'm not using bra extenders anymore. I'm so excited about that. Um, but the other day I got ready to leave the house, and this happened. Yeah, that black part, that's my underwear. They were sliding down. It's crazy. I was so the other day I went through my underwear and I played fashion show with myself. And I now know what underwear are too big. They're in a baggie. They're in a Ziploc gallon bag. I know what underwear I can keep wearing, and I know what underwear I should never try to get in anytime soon. I mean, I haven't. That's why they were way, way, way back in the drawer. Like, y'all know what I mean. They back in the drawer. But when I pulled everything out, everything kind of got discombobulated. And yeah, but my underwear were falling down because they were just falling. No weight loss per se, but small victory. Small victory. Yeah, I'm not buying new underwear. Eventually, I'll just go into the back and do some more closet shopping. I will say thank y'all so much. Y'all have been wonderful. I really love conversating with y'all. I really do. Y'all are phenomenal. Y'all give me so much insight, things that I would have never known. Y'all share, and it was fun. It was really fun for me. About, about 45 minutes ago when I went through all the comments, and I moved them onto a sheet and cut. I did a whole little transformation thing, but it was fun for me to reread some of the messages. It was just fun. I don't know. It's just fun. It's like going through cards and rereading them after, a few years. I don't know. It was fun. I thank you all, and I wish I could give everybody one of these water bottles, but I'm not made like that. And maybe at some point I'll win the lottery and then we'll all get some water bottles. But yeah. So when I come back, we will weigh. No, I already weighed 229.9. We will inject and do the raffle. I'll see y'all when I get back from swim. Bye. Hey everyone, I'm back home. I am now going to give myself the 7.5 dosage of Zepbound. This is a new one for me. I'm titrating up. I also have to be honest and tell you that this is my third time trying to film this. I did it last week. Last week I had no problem. This week, nerves kicking in. But I'm gonna do my belly, my helper. I'm gonna do my belly. Hold on. Eager beaver. Hold on. Lord have mercy. Eager beaver. Okay. Go. All right. Thank you. So it did go in. A little bit of blood. Speaking of my eager beaver, it is time for the raffle. So we're gonna wash up our hands and then we're gonna do our raffle. One moment. All right, we are back. So from behind the scenes, my son has been jumping up and down because he is very excited to do the raffle. I'm not gonna lie. Can you go get the water bottles? Because I forgot them. They're in the yellow bag. All right, so we have the empty one. We have the one with the names. We're just gonna mix and mix again. I don't want anyone to think that I was doing something fishy or funny. This is Miss Nick or me in the classroom. In the classroom, they'd be like, Miss Nicole or Miss So-and-so. But we're going to do both of them, 2 of them. Thank you, love, because this was a little time consuming trying to get all these printed out, which I greatly thank you all. I do. So without further ado, here you go. First one. Okay, our first winner is, can we see it? In Due Time -0B9SR. All right, in due time, you will be getting your water bottle in due time. Okay, and our second winner, hold on. That's his face. Y'all saw that hand? His hand is coming in. All right, here we go. Okay. We have, what is it? Traces of Twan's Life. Traces of Twan's Life. You are getting a water bottle. So yeah. I have her. He's so happy. I will see y'all on the next video. Thank y'all. Take care.